So it's come. It's been several days. Purchased a new brew bag because I have my two old ones right here. Here's my original. This is bought from a local homebrew shop. Several little holes in it. Rips, tears. As you can see, no bueno. The bottom just kind of stitched together like a sack of green. This I was using for my 5-gallon mash tun, or if I was using whole leaf hops. So then I picked up this guy from another local homebrew shop. Has a pull cord on it. Looks real nice. Too bad the fabric, as you can see, it's a big bag, it fits right in all nice, but when I'm recirculating, I have to go super slow. It's too fine. And I was thinking to myself, let me see what it's all about with this brew bag. And here it is. It came in, took it out of the package. This is for the 42 to 62, because I have a 16-gallon kettle. And watch this. I'm going to take it, put it on the ground. It just wants to fold open all by itself. This is the 400 micron bag. Rex was super nice on the phone, talked to me. You know, we conversed a little bit about the state of homebrewing. And he said that this thing, he's been selling tons of these. So, he even said that this thing is crazy. It literally can stand up by itself. And that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I'm putting it down on the ground. I want to see if it's true or not. He says it's so rigid because of how stacked this thing is. There we go. It literally stands up by itself. You try to do that with this bag, doesn't do it. So this fits in all nice. I have a Bayou Classic 1601, I believe it is. It has the strainer basket inside, my heating elements. Place that back inside. Let me put this in there for you. It is somewhat bigger than my typical bag. It's the same dimension, but it's such a more rigid bag. Here, I'm going to put you down for a second. Well, maybe I'll put it over here. Let's see if you can still see me. I'm going to try to fold this down. Jesus. The stitching is great on this. Straps go all the way down. It's double reinforced on both sides. It fits perfect over this. He also said this is perfect for the 10-gallon coolers. Fits right in. It's so rigid that it just wants to keep moving back to its like normal shape. I'm guessing a few times with the hot and cold cycles, this thing will even right out. But let's show you. So now it's in. It's a little bit extra on the sides, but once you fill that up, that'll actually add, because if it's flush up against the side of this thing, it may not, it'll try to weep only through the little holes. But since you have these layers, it'll have more room to slip out. It's kind of like with a coffee filter. You don't have a flat coffee filter in one of those cone coffee filters. On each side of it, there's ribs, so the coffee filter doesn't stick directly to the side of it with a smooth surface. This will give me those perforations and go right down. Overall, haven't tried it yet, just took it out of the bag. Shipping was a little slow from Illinois, and this is Black Friday. I know that it was going to take a little bit longer, but I think I ordered this end of last week, and it took about a week to come here. Came United States Postal Service, first class. So, but BrewBag definitely has a very, very nice quality product. Hopefully I can show you guys my next batch, which is going to be a maple bacon brown ale. And we'll go from there. Looks good so far. And then I'm gonna, like Rex said, he uses his 200 micron bag for his hops. Just leave the basket in there and take a little piece of tubing, copper tubing, make it about the same circumference, and he just, or like an X with the ends turned up, and he drops it inside his bag and drops it into here so the bag stays open. And you could do your hops instead of using this hop spider over here. This thing is, even though it's stainless, it is still getting a little bit of like a brownish tinge to it. You can see that. I let it sit in PBW, and that may have taken effect to this. This might be like a Chinese made something or other. But all the hops just sit there in the bottom and don't actually do anything. They're just kind of stagnant in there. I like to do an open boil and have it just floating around in there. And I think with the basket in there, or doing a boil with the basket in there, with this inside, will definitely keep all the hop debris and whatnot out of there. Alright, well, here's to the next brew day, and I'm sure I'm going to be filming it, and you guys can see. Have a good day.